Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I was busy reading. You see, I found in life that some people read. Throughout my journeys, I've ran into this weird sect of people, and instead of not reading, there's a certain group of radical individuals who like to sit down for minutes at a time and just read. I've got my reading attire on. I've got my glasses, dark frames. I need my reading hat because I need my reading hat. I don't really have a reading hat. I'm gonna use this weird fedora too small thing. It works for me. Now, I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little bit about some books I've read in the past and am currently reading. We're gonna start way back in the day. I started reading a book series called The Wheel of Time. Now, there's about 11, 13, 12 books in total, and I've read them all, and the author recently died. I'm not going to talk to you too much about these books that I'm going to mention because, honestly, I don't have much time. And, okay, here's book 6 of The Wheel of Time, and it's called Lord of Chaos. It's this thick. It is over 1,000 pages, and that's fantasy novel. I read a lot of fantasy. I love it. It's what I like to read. And moving on, I also have read actually. I think it might still be coming. It's by fuck, this video isn't going well. This other series is by Robert Jordan, and it's ongoing. The author died, and they're gonna finish it, but it's actually not gonna be written by Robert Jordan. It's gonna be written based on his notes, and that was The Wheel of Time. This is Kelly Armstrong, and this is the first book in a series of 3 or 4. It's actually about women with supernatural powers. It's actually more of a women's book, but it's really good. And I recommend it highly. Dime Store Magic, Kelly Armstrong. This is book 1. Even boys like it. Boys like me, even though I'm not really that boyish. I play World of Warcraft, as some of you might know, and I love Warcraft lore. This is one book. It's called Cycle of Hatred. It's by Keith R.A. de Candido. I also read a lot of Richard A. Knack's Warcraft books, and if you like Warcraft lore, read these books. They're really good. There's like Day of the Dragon, and Cycle of Hatred is a 1-part book series, but there's also a trilogy. It's called, I forget. And there's also another Dark Portal one. I read a lot of Stephen King. I actually haven't read this one yet. I got it for Christmas. It's the Dark Tower series. Don't ruin it for me. But I read like Christine and God, I can't think of anything when I'm put on the spot. Christine and whatever. I've read Christine at least. I also read some books by this guy called R.A. Salvatore, the Legend of Drizzt book. It's based off of this game series called Forgotten Realms. This one's called Homeland. It's book 1 in the Drizzt series. There's lots of them. I think there's like over 10 now. So, this alone is a pretty good stack of literature. I got about that many books, and from these books branch out 10 more books, 12 more books, an assload more of books. About 9 more books. At least 5 more books. Oh Christ. We'll go with 10 more books. So I've read every single book in every single one of those series so far. So that's quite a bit of reading, and I obviously haven't touched on all of it. If any of you guys read any of those series, let's fucking talk about it, because I love this shit, but no one I know reads it. Well, my girlfriend reads The Wheel of Time and the Time Store Magic stuff, and this guy I know reads Salvatore, but we don't talk about it. You know, who do you talk to about books? It's like, hey man, let's talk about books. No one ever wants to, I asked my girlfriend stuff about The Wheel of Time, and she's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, sorry. So maybe someone in YouTube wants to talk about books. I like books. Crazy hair. Oh man. Books are good. That's all I got, guys.